my God, y'all. This battle is a good battle. This was a dog fight between Tsu Surf and Geechee Gotti. They really came with it. So far, by far, the best battle so far of the night. Okay, so of course Geechee, he goes first. Of course he say his, nigga, you's a bitch. Of course he started off with that. He had the crowd going wild. Okay, so he goes ... Y'all came to see a nigga light a pound. So the next bar he say, they say Surf in his bag. I know, I'm the one who zipped him up. No. He say, they say Surf is in his bag. I know, I'm the one who zipped it out. That's what he says. ... Then I laid a wave down like a stocking cap. Like everything that Geechee was saying in this round was landed. I mean, every bar hit. And he always say that. Every bar, nigga, every bar. I knock you down, then I step on the wave. Seasick. He was just going in. Your mama keep asking me what's the casting size. I told her the wavelength. Like he was just going in. You from 60s, so it's only right the box is 6 feet in. Then he say something like, them niggas got tired of seeing you with buttons, so they gave you a zipper. Fire. Joe Buttons, he's always with, but of course that's a play on word for the actual buttons, so he said they gave you a zipper. Fire. I thought that was creative. Then he was saying something like, remember before the shot, after the shot. So he said before the shot, Madison Square talking about Surf getting shot. So he's like, before your shot, you was doing Madison Square. After the shot, all of a sudden you on Staples Center. Then he say Surf will swim in his own blood. That's how you ride your own wave. Fire. I turned the wave into a jerry curl, machete twirl, and he going in. The box I put a nigga in don't come with release dates. Because he was saying, yeah, talking about Surf going to prison and doing time. So that's when he said the box I put a nigga in don't come with release dates. Then he says, that just prepare her for what's... Okay, remember the battle with Tsu Surf and Hitman Holla? So Geechee Gotti was praising him for that line about when he was saying, oh, his mother was in prison and he had to press 9 or something like that. So then he says, that's just prepare her for when you got shot. She had, instead of pressing 9, she had to press 911 or something like that. He said it was fire, really laying hard in the building. So that first round by Geechee was he really went off. It was really like overkill. He really did his thing. So I'm like, wow, this is going to be hard for Surf. Surf goes first, round 1. So he told me the only thing we have in common, I use a bitch in a nigga's face, talking about a handgun. Then he say something like, I never seen a gun rage, ... We might be from the same hood. I get real nutty when I rep mine. So, one thing I noticed about Surf, when he's in his bag and he's trying to get his stuff off, he's very, anxious and kind of disrespectful to the crowd. He kept saying, shut up. Like, if the crowd starts talking, and I guess, if he feel like he's messing up, he'll be like, shut up. I'm like, damn, why you gotta say shut up? Then he say something like, it's like 15 bodies on this Tech 9. So he had a Tech 9 bar. Arms out, back pedaling. I'm trying to teach my son how to walk, he says. Then he say, you got shot by mistake. We ain't crippin' alike. So he basically saying how Geechee got shot by mistake. He got shot on purpose. They not crippin' alike. So he had a solid first round, but I had to give the first round to Geechee Gotti. To me, Geechee Gotti definitely took it. I enjoyed his material even more. Round 2. Now, for some reason, Geechee started losing his voice, but that didn't stop him with the bars. He still was able to get his material through. Then he says something like, tell us, how the fuck you dug iron but still got shot, but still get shot, nigga? Remember he talking about Iron Solomon. So he's like, how you duck the iron but still got shot, nigga? So that hit hard in the building. Then he was like, them niggas that shot you don't even rap, but caught body of the year. But you caught a body of the year, he was telling Tsu Surf. So that was fire. Then he says, I'm glad you here. What, you lost 10 pounds? I bet you was mad as fuck. He couldn't jersey out of them rounds. Had the crowd laughing. Then he says, We don't give a fuck you got shot 5 times. That's what happens when you gang bang. You should have had your pistol on you. Instead, you got your tummy tuck, he was saying, and he just kept going on and on. So he was still in his bag in the second round, y'all. Still in his bag. I was like, oh, God, this is a dog fight. Like, they both going in. So here comes Surf, second round. He says, so second round, Surf started talking about his career as a battler, comparing his career to GEECHI Gotti's career. So he was saying, like, when you were selling hair, I was selling hair. So, you know, I heard that GEECHI Gotti sells, you know, hair or whatever. So Sue Surf was like, when you were selling hair, I was selling hair, you know, selling drugs. I was booked for summer. Then he said this cold line. I was booked for summer madness, wreaking madness all summer, willing to lose it all. And then he going on and on, but I just like that line. Then he was saying, before you was writing Xing niggas with W's when NWX hated each other, and then he kept going on and on and on. He said before you was writing bars, Xing niggas for W's when NWS hated each other, he was doing such and such and such. I didn't get the whole bar. Then he said something like, bitch, jump in. I spilled coffee on his shirt like he running late. He started directing his attention to Coffee, the girl on GEECHI's side. I guess she's in his clique. Okay, so then I guess Coffee must have did something with Tay Rock. So Surf looked at Tay and was like, no lie, Tay. You catch her. He said, you catch her. I heard Coffee in the morning. No. He said, no lie, Tay. I heard Coffee on the murder scene. You catch her, cream her, or at least spill coffee bean, or something like that. He said was kind of fire. And then he had this mean battle rapper scheme where he was, you know, saying a lot of the battle rappers' names, and it was pretty mean. It was a nice scheme. So that second round, I did give that second round to Sue Surf. I think he took that second round. I just liked his material better. I liked the way he performed better. Surf is a great performer. Meanwhile, GEECHI Gotti, he got great bars, but I wish he would do more performance. You know what I'm saying? He just talked like his bars really resonate, but he don't really perform the way Surf do. Now we're going to round 3. So Gotti comes out. Now, of course, he's popular for his round 3s. He spits some real shit, some hood shit. So he starts out kind of making me laugh because he was like, he told y'all everything about his battle rap career, but he left out the choking part. And he had everybody laughing. Then he was like, social media, that ain't the real you. I come from an era, if a nigga follow you, he trying to kill you. I was like, oh, that was hard. All the shit I learned in the street, but a bullet is what stuck to me. I thought that was fire. Then he said something like, bury me a G. That nigga casket cost a G. I thought that was nice. My nigga died 10 years ago. His mama still paying the phone bill just so she could hear the voicemail. I thought that was kind of sad, but it was, you know, it was hard. It was hard at the same time. Like, he had that crowd roaring, y'all. They was really feeling his real pain bars. You know, then it was funny because he started acting like he was choking. So he like pointing to his throat like he's choking or something. So then he goes, nah, that's something Surf would do. And everybody went crazy, and he ended his round like that. And Surf was looking, he was kind of smirking like, wow, you know, looking a little embarrassed that that's an angle that now battle rappers use against him, the fact that he chokes a lot. So now Sue Surf go, y'all. He go, I didn't really write too many bars down. You know, he say something like, if I knew your homie got shot right there on Neighborhood, I would have took a selfie shot right here. No, he said on Neighborhood, I would have took a selfie shot for real, or something like that, he says. You know, and then he did start slipping a little bit on some of his words, okay? But I'm tired, y'all. I was trying to really enjoy the battle, okay? But I give it to GEECHI Gotti. GEECHI Gotti really won me over on that 3rd round. So I give this battle to GEECHI 1st and 3rd. I feel like GEECHI Gotti took this battle 1st and 3rd. But I'm really not mad if somebody say that Surf got the battle, because Surf did a good job as well. Alright, but I still believe GEECHI took the battle. Alright, y'all. Last battle coming up. Averb versus Loaded Lux. I'll be back later.